think this conference is an opportunity to remind people that we haven't finished what we started. That there are a lot of international measures that are part of this overall non-proliferation disarmament framework that need to be adhered to universally to get that strong ground that we know we need to build eternal peace and security for our planet. And this conference, by bringing proponent and opponent to many of the international measures, and the last one being the weapon ban treaty, offers a platform where people can exchange, a platform that it's not there, because if you take the weapon ban treaty where the nuclear weapon state did not participate, they have an opportunity through the Pugwash Conference to exchange on this issue. In that sense, I think it's great for the disarmament framework, and then great as well for us, because I see the CTBT as the lowest hanging fruit in this overall framework. And when I gave this little anecdote from Africa to say that you're born as a baby, you sit, you crawl, and you walk. Yeah. Maybe 2 or 5% of baby jump from sitting to walking without crawling. But even when they do that, people force them to have their knees in the ground for some time so that their legs are solid to hold them when they start walking. That's how I can talk about the disarmament framework and how we can achieve a full disarmament in hopefully near future.
What do you think you can do with DPRK?
There's a lot that has been done already with DPRK that seem to have not bear the fruit that were expected. Meaning getting them to stop any kind of tests, be they ballistic or a nuclear test explosion. And sanctions have been applied for a long period of time, but I think the effectiveness of sanctions seem to take longer time than the reactivity of the DPRK itself. By the time the sanctions are come to effect and then are felt by the population, by the leader himself, he has done another test, be it nuclear test or ballistic missile test. So I think there is a disconnect between the speed of the implementation of the sanction and the reaction of the leader himself. So maybe there's something to be done there to apply coercive diplomacy, as people say, where you come firm, but you keep that notion or context of you got to do something because this is what the international community command you to do, and then you have to adhere to some of the international measures if you want to be considered as a decent state. I think maybe there's a way to come up with a discussion in that sense.
Maybe bilateral agreement with the United States?
Why not? If we're hearing different views and from different angles, from the U.S. government itself, members of the administration, from journalists, where sometimes they say no dialogue, and then another time they say there's an opportunity to talk to them. If they can come with a bilateral dialogue, which is exactly what the North Koreans want, why not? That's among the two leaders to decide. But I think, and I don't believe we can build something sustainable with the North Korean without having China on board. And not only China, but I think all their partners, including Russia for that matter.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.